Okay. Scene 1. Take 1. I came home with a plan to pack my bags right away and return to my hometown. I fear something might have happened to my mom. It was only when I stopped for a moment to think that I realized that running out of coffee shop with no explanation whatsoever. I was really rude to my boyfriend. I wasn't thinking about his feelings at all. If he loves me, he will understand now and won't be mad at me. Now I have to try and find out what's going on with my mom. Call mom. It rang a couple of times, then it went through the voicemail. I left my mom a message that I was worried about her, and that I was going to catch the next flight and come home. I hope she'll hear that message and call me. I'll go crazy from worrying. How could she not tell me about moving? It's a huge deal. Soon after that, I hear the front door open and close with a long, loud bang. Oops, he's angry. Honey, is that you? I'm on the balcony. Diana, why did you run away from the coffee shop like that? What will Nicholas think now? I don't really care what others think about me right now. I have my own problems. I'm not just anyone, Diana. I will be your side, whatever problems you have. You owe me an explanation. You owe me an explanation. I have to visit my mom. I don't want to explain anything. Honey, I have to go and visit my mom. Don't you at least wait for her to call you back? The fact that she didn't answer my call can mean she's in serious trouble. I think you're overacting. You don't understand me at all. I'm trying to calm you down and tell you that it's better for you to wait until you get at least some information. And how long should I wait? At least until tomorrow. Diana, your mom has her own life and stuff she needs to do too. Maybe she just can't answer your call right now. Maybe, but also... He stopped my ranting by putting his hand on my cheeks. He pulled me closer to him and kissed me. I won't let you run away. I just continued with his kiss until my phone rang. Here, I told you so. It probably mirrors Eula. Okay, you're very right. Now let me answer my phone. Hey, it's my dad. I'm sure he knows what's going on. What are you waiting for? Just answer it, Diana. I went inside to get some privacy. I hope he had some good news. Oh. Dad? Hi. How are you, princess? I haven't heard from you for a long time. I miss you, Diana. I miss Mom too. I have so much stuff to do for college, so I don't have time to call you as often as before. I understand, honey. You're an important crossroad of your life. But don't forget, life is only work. You also have... What? You also have to have time for friends and boyfriends. You know what I mean. I know, Dad. You sound sad, Diana. How is your boyfriend? Are you getting along well? Yes, but I don't want to talk about it. Most of the time, everything's great. Yes, but I don't want to talk about that now. Why not, honey? Is he treating you well? If he is it, I will teach him a lesson. Dad, everything is fine. I want to ask you something. Diana, you can tell me whatever is bothering you. What was the last time you saw or heard from Mom? Dad, hello? Are you still there? I hear someone communication in the background. I become really nervous as I waiting for him to answer me. Hello, Diana, I'm here. I saw Yule recently. What do you ask? I'm worried about her. I hear something about Mom moving away, but the information isn't confirmed. Please tell me what you know about that. Oh, that. Honey, your mom and I want to tell you this together, but it seems like nobody beat us to it. Tell me what? Your mom and I are back together. My dad's word made me feel all the feels. I was shocked, but also happy that we were going to be a family again. I didn't know how to react. I felt like the cat got my tongue. I was scared I'd say something wrong, and that was why I let my father talk. We realized we couldn't live without each other. Diana, don't get me wrong. But you leave your home brought us together. We both miss you, and we could often call each other and talk about you. And then we start meeting. That was enough for us to realize that we never stopped loving each other. Diana, are you still there? Yes, Dad, I hear everything. Aren't you happy about this? Congratulations, I'm in shock. Dad, I have never heard you talk like this about Mom. I'm surprised you left me speechless. Diana, I'm concerned that you're an adult. I hope you can understand me. And I hope that your mom and I could have your support. You have my full support. You are my parents and I love you. I'm just saying I'm surprised. But I'm also revealed. You probably expect the worst. I know very well how much you can worry. I sat on the bed with great relief and continued to talk to my dad about college and the script I was writing. We were laughing and he promised Mom could call me soon. My boyfriend heard me laughing and entered the living room with a confused look on his face. Hear you later, princess. Bye, Dad. Diana, you smiling? Does that mean everything is fine? Yes, everything is fine, dear. I'm sorry for acting like that. I was really nervous. I forgive you, but you should really learn to calm down in situations like that. Not everything is as bad as you imagine it. Plus, we had company. Oh yes, Nicholas. He probably think I'm weird. Concerning, that's why you behave. It could surprise me he think you're weird. Stop cringing me. What are you afraid of? Do Do you wanna know what I'm found out or not? You still talking about how I behaved? Don't you wanna know what my dad told me? I wanna know, Diana, of course. I suppose everything was just as I thought it could be. Yeah, you're the smartest man alive. That's very nice of you, Diana. Anyway, I should go and leave you alone to think about your actions. I'll calm down. I will calm down. Best way. Wait, love. You're right, I was over the line. Come here. I put my head on his shoulder and feel the tension leaving my body. I just needed a hug. We're talking about us, my parents. The fact that love gets stronger with time. We're cuddling on the couch for a long time, not thinking about everything else. Several days later, things were slowly going back to normal. I was working hard on my script and studying for an exam. I was definitely in a better mood, since I started spending more time with Maria instead of Natalie. We have a lot of things to do today. I didn't have time to have breakfast. Me neither. Let's buy some pretzels. I know a place where they make them to die for. It's really close, right around the corner. I mean, I'm slowly get to know the town. And one of the most important things I should know is where to find a good bakery. Yes, they're the best part of the exploring the city. You will find your favorite coffee shop, bench and street. For example, Nicholas told me about the coffee shop we went to last time. Nicholas, yes, I will never had a chance to talk to him. It seems like you already know a lot about him. Did you notice you talk about Nicholas a lot too? I did it by maybe, but it's nothing. I don't agree with you. I even mentioned him only once today. It wasn't like that last time I saw you. No matter what we talk about. You remember Nicholas as something he said or done. I just thought you'd find it interesting to hear what's happened to me. It seems like you're thinking about him all the time. That's why you remember every second you spend with him. I can't change your opportunity no matter what I say, can I? I'm sorry, but I know you too well. And what's going on with your love life? Has Peter called you? Do messages count? Of course, messages count. Some people find it easier to communicate through message. And besides, they think we're not so great between you two, you know what I mean. Completely, he's somehow different when he writes to me. As possible, as... What? As opposition to when we talk on the phone. You mean he's more intimate? Yeah, and it's very confusing. Just let everything go the way it's supposed to do. That's my advice. Yeah, plus, it's somehow funny that my phone is constantly buzzing. You're in love, girl. Don't judge me. You may feel the same one day. Are you replying to my boyfriend and the fact he's texting me all the time? Haha, it was just in the beginning. Fine, but he take care of you in some other way. He surprised you with romantic dates. I'm very happy with him. He try hard and he makes me happy. I can't complain. That's why I thought every girl loved that kind of attention. Exactly, however, he back out when we have fights. Why? What's happened? The last time we brought was a couple of days ago, when I wanted to go back home and see what's going on with my mom. The day before that, I told Marie everything was all right, and that my parents were back together again. She was happy that my mom was no longer alone. I was trying not to talk about that again because of Maria's situation with Peter. I hope he wasn't angry, Agnes said. In the way he was. I thought it was just jumping to a conclusion. It's not like you haven't done that before. Yeah, but he didn't have to tell me he wanted to leave the apartment, so that I could think about everything. Guys can sometimes be inconsiderate. They don't think the same way as we do. I completely agreed with you. That's why I'm learning to be patient and look at things from his angle. We came to the bakery and brought breakfast. I remember to buy breakfast for all the other friends, waiting for us in the move studio. We have 5 days ahead of us. How many prints did you buy for the whole crew? Yes, who knows how long we'll be filming today. That's true, I'm already getting nervous. I'm not sure I know what I should do. Don't worry, Maria, we have Lucas. We sat in the cab and went to the studio where everybody was already waiting for us. Maria and I were the last one to arrive, and the others weren't happy about that, especially Lucas. Come on, girls. Didn't tell you the time. What? Come on, girls. Did I tell you the time when we were supposed to meet here? What took you so long? I'm sorry, Lucas. We forgot the studio was at the other side of the town. It was one long cab drive. Organize your time better next time. Look at Natalie, she was here first. Blah blah blah, look at Natalie, give me a break. I take my job seriously. I thought you currently don't have a job. You know what? We will need a nervous of steel for all the things that were waiting for us in the future. I jumped in so that I could stop Natalie before she said something stupid and insult Maria. Here, I brought you a breakfast to make it up to you for being late. Breakfast for everyone. Bravo, Diana, I'm starving. Me too. Thanks, Diana, for things of us. You're welcome, Nicholas. What's wrong, Maria? Nothing. I can see how he's looking at you. He wants to make eye contact with you. Stop pulling my leg. Fine, you're forgiven. Maria, come here. I have to agree on something with you before we continue our work. Lucas and Maria stood a bit further. Natalie was talking to Tilda, and Nicholas was still standing close to me and silent eating his pretzel. Is there anything harder than breaking the awkward silence? I was looking around in order to avoid Nicholas' look, when I noticed John wasn't there yet. Diana, the prints are amazing. Where did you buy them? Oh, that's a secret. I told you my secret, now it's your turn turn to return the favor. You mean the coffee shop? Yes, my oasis of peace. The whole team goes there now, thanks to my discovery, but okay. I will show you where the bakery is. Bakery is. But it's your treat tomorrow. You even got yourself a deal. I couldn't help but notice Jan didn't come with you. He will be here soon. I don't know where he is. I really don't know where Jan is. You don't know where your boyfriend is? I'm not stalking him, if that's what you mean. That's how it starts. First he doesn't tell you where he goes, and then he starts getting late. Then he says out of late. Hey, where are you getting at? Nothing. I didn't want to call John right away, so I wait for Nicholas to go away. And then I check if a message is a call or a text. John didn't even call me the whole day. I wanted to call him, but the same second I wanted to dial his number, Lucas called us to gather around him. It's time to begin. Diana Maria and I read your description, and we think you did a great job. Thanks. Are we gonna read the lines? Yes, we can do that. Lucas, I don't know if you noticed, but John's not here yet. That's what I was just about to say, Lucas. Turn around just for a second, please. What are you doing, Natalie? Oh, photos. You have to tag me. Natalie, can you take picture later? And if you have to do it now, try not to disturb us. Lucas, you're not letting me do my job. Natalie, you're a photographer. Several people, including me, laugh at Nicholas' question. We look at Natalie and wait for her reaction. I'm a modeler, but I accept that position of the market manager of this project. So this time you will be behind the camera. About that, it could be good if you got a real camera. What will people think about us if you post photo taken on a cell phone? Natalie bit her lip and said that only thing she could think of. Nicholas, please, don't stick your nose in my business. Maria glanced at me and smiled secretly, so that nobody but me could notice her reaction. Haha, this will be fun. Nicholas doesn't even know he's soon feel the wrath of Natalie. At least she won't bug me anymore. Okay. Where was I? We were talking about John. It seems he's late. Does everybody know where John might be? Diana, will you give me the bracelet if Lucas doesn't want it? Can we stay focused just for a moment, please? Yes. Great. Thanks, Diana. Nicholas, I was talking to Lucas, not to you. Leave the pistols. Oh my God, you're great. The photo will be hilarious. Everybody listen to me. John will probably arrive during the day. Until then, Nicholas will be his substitute. Fine, what should I do? Haven't you read the description? Diana, did you send him the description? Oops. It doesn't matter. I glanced at the description right now. Improves if I have to. Exactly. It's a good actor has to know how to improve if we forget the lines. I could be good if he know how to act too. Let's not judge him too early, Tiller. Niklas was packing across the studio, reading the description and silent make gesture with his hands. It looked like he knew what he was doing and that he was getting to the character. At the same time, I felt more and more excited because of what happened next. Niklas, do you think you can follow the next? And everything that happens in the first scene. Absolutely, I already love this movie. Come on, Diana, this is a big deal. If you can do this last year, you can do it now, too. When I was writing the description for the movie, I was trying to describe all the situations in detail and make them believable. That's exactly what I did in the part where John and I kissed for the first time on the stage. I remember how terrified I was because of that. And because of the fact that everybody was looking at me. Niklas was standing in front of me while the others were watching us calmly. Sorry, but business is business. Nicholas, I'm sorry for putting you on the spot like this, but business is business. Don't apologize, Diana. As far as I'm concerned, I'm completely open for new things. I'm really comfortable that Lucas made you replace Jan. Relax, Diana. It will be just a movie kiss. Plus, if you wanna be a good actress, you must limit yourself. Okay, guys, the cameras are ready. Ready, music, go! Silence, please. Everybody at their place, action. Niklas came closer to me and spoke John's lines. But he was taking different than him. He was somehow more relaxing, daring and flirty. It was hard to resist and think about the fact that he was just acting. He's good. Niklas is a great actor. I can do this. You say you hate me, but you don't stop thinking about me, can you? That's not true. Niklas leaning towards me while he was looking at me in the eye the whole time. His eyes were laughing and adoring me. He was enjoying. He gently touched my shoulder and then he tightly his grip and pulled me closer to him. His kiss was strong and his full and soft lips were perfect. Everybody was watching us in this perfectly. Cause that kiss didn't seem like acting at all. It was honest and passionate. Cut! Bravo! We don't have to repeat that scene. We will wait for Jan and we will see what we're going to do. Oh, okay. Jan should be more responsible if he want to keep his role in the movie. But we all know how much he cares about his music career. We will talk to him together. I hope he will call soon. I'm worried about him. We will talk last night after our rehearsal. And he told me He told me he had to He told me he had to book a club outside the town. Oh, that's why he's late. He traveled out of town. He should be back by now. To be honest, he said nothing to me. Don't you think it's a bit weird for him to leave without calling anyone of us? when he knows today is the first day of shooting the movie. Is it weird, Natalie? I've known John for a long time. He's not the most responsible person in the world, but never leaving us hanging. At the moment, my phone rang. Somebody was calling me from an unknown number. Hello, Miss Diana? Yes, it's me. We will call from the hospital. Yes? There was an accident and a motorcycle driver was hurt. Your phone number was marked as an emergency contact. Who was hurt? It's probably a mistake. Who was hurt? Do you know his name? The motorcycle is registered to a Taylor. I have only one friend who rides a motorcycle, and he's with me right now. Diana, who's that? Just a moment. Taylor, is it possible a mistake, but I don't know how to explain it to them. It's sad. Some poor guy also Taylor fell off his bike. No, this is all my fault. It's not a mistake. I lended him my bike. My hand was shaking while I was putting my phone to my ear again. I tried to gather the street to ask for the name of the guy who had the accident. Hello, Diana, please come to the hospital. You never told me the name of the guy who hurts. John, that was the only thing he could tell us. He will be fine, but something can always go wrong. I felt a cold wave overwhelming my whole body. I could take a breath, or move, or speak. My only reaction were tears which were running down my cheeks. Lucas, Taylor, Nicholas, Natalie, and Maria made a circle around me, and they were looking at me in horror. I told them the bad news as calmly as I could, and then we all rushed to the hospital.